very best reviews. Tell them, no can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate everybody for coming through for another, first reaction video. Whether it's Power, Game of Thrones, Shy, all them things that I do first reaction for. I appreciate all the support and everybody coming through. And, I always keep it real, and that's why everybody that do come through and mess with me, I appreciate y'all for coming through. And anybody new to come through, hey, sit tight, because I keep it real. I tell the truth. And I'm not saying I'm the only one. Everybody say keep it real, this and that. But let's get into it. Is it me, or is this another disappointing finale in the Game of Thrones universe? Another disappointing season finale in the Game of Thrones universe. Am I tripping? Let me know. I sat here and watched this for a little over an hour. I'm like, ooh, this is going to be good. Ooh, this is going to be good. These dragons about to go at it. It's the finale. They got the new riders. Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, this is going to be good. Man, what did we watch? Man, what was this, man? Really? We sat here to watch no fight? Nothing? Some politicking? Don't get me wrong. I'm not the type, there's some big clumsy oaf in this show that only need to see the blood and guts. But this the finale. I mean, this could have been any old episode. This could have been episode 3. Where's the... Oh my goodness. It wasn't good. What up, Remy? How you doing? Peace and love to you, sis. You say you ain't seen it yet? It ain't no finale material. You ain't missing nothing, girl. I mean, there's some things that happen, but it ain't no action. It ain't no battle. The dragons don't do nothing. They gonna make us wait all year to see this battle. Oh my goodness. I'm disappointed, y'all. I ain't about to lie. This another disappointing finale in the Game of Thrones universe. They done had about 3 of them to me. Now, they've put out a lot of content. This is 2 seasons of House of the Dragon and 6 or 7 seasons of Game of Thrones. So 8 or 9 seasons of TV. And you got 2 or 3 finales of a season that ain't go so well. I don't know. I guess that ain't too bad. But what up, Rashonda? How you doing, sis? But this finale was weak. It was weak to me. Just horrible. So anyway, Dame Dollar, what's good, brother? How you feeling? You say glad you're feeling better? Not exactly. I'm just pushing through it. I had 2 teeth removed in the back right here, y'all. I'm losing teeth left and right, man. But this part of my face is still numb. I feel like I got smacked by this whack-ass finale up in here. What was this we just watched? I can't believe this. I mean, it had a couple interesting moments. I like how Dame Dollar, Daemon Targaryen, he got the vision. He basically watched Game of Thrones and was like, oh, our part in the story ain't that good. It's a better story coming up. Yeah, I know. I'm starting to realize that too, Damon. Your story and your part ain't that good. It's just a small part. Y'all whack. Yeah, the next story is important. Bend that knee and get up out of here, fool. Mm-hmm. Damon, boy. He had a couple good moments. But I just can't believe this. Remy, you say you about 3 episodes behind, sis? Well, you about right where it was good. You about right where it's the climax. They should have made 3 episodes ago, the climax, when the king and the dragon battle. I ain't gonna say too much more in case you ain't see that episode. But they could have made that episode the finale, the king and the dragon battle and all of that stuff. So, you know. You say you had to go back to season 1 because you forgot a lot about it. Nah, you ain't missing much, mama. You ain't missing much. I don't know what they doing with this show. They dragging it out. Really dragging it out. I mean, come on. Spit it out. It already ain't a 10-episode show. They must only have really 4 or 5 episodes, and they 4 episodes, and they take a stretch to get it to 7 or 8. Because, I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, what's up, sweet brown sugar mama? How you doing? 504 girl. What's good with you? So, yeah, Remy. I don't know. They got to do better. You say you where the dragon chooses his own rider. Oh, okay. Well, that part was pretty good at the end. So, this episode, we see that, the prince, young prince, dark-haired prince, he a little salty. He mad because when the dragon chose his own riders, well, we see it's 3 of them. 2 of them the dragons chose that day. And so, he don't have no manners. He over here talking crazy, foot up on the table, telling people to eat this, do that. He living the high life. He trying to rub up on the little prince hair. He like, what? He had to check him. You don't know who you dealing with, boy. I had you burnt alive, fool. Who you running up on? Who had you up here twinkling? Don't be twinkling my hair up in here, boy. I bust your head to the white meat. So Oaf had to get checked. He mad. He think it's a disgrace. All these people, even, in his presence, they dragon riders now. It took little sweet mama to tell him, look here, you the prince. Everybody got something going on in their life. You need to man up. Be by your mama's side. Don't be sitting there pouting, worried about that. So, he kind of had to get over it a little bit because, he can't let them dummies like Oaf. And even though old boy, the other dude ain't dumb as Oaf and the brother, they all cool, but still, he's letting them defile him and get to him, their mere presence, and he got to move on for that. So we'll see. But now that Ray got her 3 new riders, she got a 6-piece extra crispier dragons. So now Rhaenyra got the 6 dragons in her stable. And when they said that in the episode, I'm like, oh, snap. They about to rumble. It's about to be a battle at the end. And what a disappointment. What a letdown. I guess, see, this is a thing that a lot of people may not realize. And this all plays a factor into TV shows and movies and writing. The budget. I don't know. Maybe having 6 dragons plus another, 2, 3, all in one episode fighting, that might blow the budget for that season. Or maybe they got to wait to increase the budget or something. I don't know. But these are things I think about. And because they are things that are factors, and a lot of people don't think about these things, but I've seen things change because of the budget. So that's not something that's different. Maybe that's the reason why. It's a shame if that's why, because that was a hell of a build-up for this episode to run out of budget, CGI budget? I don't know. Remy Reigns, you say, I do know they are and have changed a lot from the TV to the book. Yeah, they definitely changed a lot from the TV to the book, so I hear, because I've heard a lot of people say that. But me, I'm not a book person for this show. Everything that I know about the Game of Thrones universe comes from the show only. No book cross-referencing. So the only time I will cross-reference a book, I will say someone who read the book said this or that. And I'll even say that because, hey, they may be wrong. And I didn't read the book, so I can't verify. You know, damn Kenny. You say, you know, what George R. Martin does, flirt with the audience hard, takes them to the champagne room and says no touching. Yeah, I know. Which is kind of bittersweet, and that's something he likes. He says he likes things to be bittersweet, and he doesn't like the audience to always have the happy ending, which in a way is a good thing. It's kind of more accurate to reality, as in we don't always get that happy ending when we getting that rub down, you know what I mean? But that's what we paying TV for, to get those happy endings. Anyway, damn, my damn jawbone is so like a $2. Uh-oh. Anyway, we see Ray Ray got on that dragon right there to go see Dame Dollar. I like that scene right there when she made him bend the knee. I'll get into that a little bit later. What's up with the other queen? One-Eye Willie tried to make his sister ride that dragon. He said, you ride ponies. Well, you gonna ride this dragon, girl. And she like, what? And she didn't want to burn people. She didn't want to do that. And what's crazy is he like desperate to win to the point where he gonna destroy his own family. His mama tried to get in there, Hightower. I didn't know that was his sister, because she is the queen of, you know, his brother's wife. Were they all three? I know they had incestuous lives, the Targaryens, but I didn't know all three of them were brother and sister. I thought she was at least removed once or twice as a cousin or something. I didn't know the king and queen are brother and sister. That's insane. Anyway, Mama Hightower helped her and stopped it from, you know, taking place. But he definitely was about to try to make her get in that war effort. Speaking of the war effort, I mean, this was more like, I would like to rename this episode Confessions. These are my confessions. Everybody was coming to confess something this episode. We saw little Allie McBeal, Allie Hightower, Allison, little alleyway. She wanted to confess to Ray Ray. We see Christian Cole, J. Cole over there confessing in the woods. These are my confessions. He over here dry snitching on himself about how he been smashing. It's all his fault. Couldn't keep that sword wrapped up right. Going around playing poker. He like, I couldn't help it, my lord. She broke no vows. It was I who took this sword out of its scabbard and repeatedly poked her in the rear. And I enjoyed it so. He almost lost his head. They like, all right, I'll send you to the wall. So be it. I deserve it. But first, let me smell the panty one more time. And he had a little panties in his hand. He was smelling them. It was all worth it. Well, that was a handkerchief or something. Panties sound better, though. Smelling them panties, I'd do it all over again if I could. Christian Cole over here telling his secrets. Everybody confessing, man. Y'all better shut up. If they had Facebook back in the day, they would have been and spilled the beans. They over here found out that the damn when One Eye Willie found out that there was new dragons and that they came through from messages on the boat, he like, shut all the boats down. Everything need to be inspected. They like, man, that's gonna make it even harder to get food in the city. He like, oh well, he gonna make everybody hate him. You know he done messed up when his own mama done went and came and go against him. Because that's one of the things she was confessing when she went to go and talk to Ray Ray. Allie over there like, yeah, I'll leave the gates open. He about to leave. He ain't doing right. She like, oh, so you think you could just come up in here talk about it's going to be all good after you started it? You started this here, and we gonna finish it. You started it, and we gonna finish it. Ooh. She like, this can't end without that head of your boy. We need a little head, Son for a son. What's it gonna be? She said, oh, yeah, you changed a little bit. Thinking about it at least, but we need an answer for that, all right? So, just so happened that Lil Clubby got him up out of town. But Lil Clubby been putting that bug in the king's ear from jump. Earlier we saw he was talking to the king. He came and told him, like, look here, we're going to need to leave. Because when your brother comes, he's going to kill you. He like, what? He like, I'll get on the throne and have him arrested. He like, okay, and what about Vagal? They like, let our enemies kill each other, and then you can pop back up. Which ain't a bad idea, actually. Ain't a bad idea at all. We'll see if it lasts. And, this world ain't as big as they may think. You can drive somewhere on a dragon, take a little ride, burn that up if they wanted to. It ain't that far out of reach. Speaking of out of reach, we see old little Lanny trying to go to the far reaches he could to get some damn troops. He over there talking to mercenaries and pirates. They're like, look here, can't pay what we want. Can't do this and that. But we gonna do this. But before we do, you gonna have to talk to our captain. Here come big old Amazon warrior. I ain't talking about from the Amazon fairy tales. I'm talking about Amazon warehouse. She be over there working 12-hour shifts, loading them damn trucks. She came straight off of one, long week of 12-hour shifts. 7 days straight. She like, I like you, Lannister. But you're small, you're skinny. I won't work for a man that I can beat. He like, what? I work for a man that I can beat. I can beat you. You're tall, but I can beat you in the West Side. He like, what? Next thing you know, they mud wrestling. Old girl trying to kick his ass like John Candy and Stripes in this mud. Little Lanny, you don't want this vagina. He had the back slapper. Blap. I want to know if you had some fire in ya. You got some fire in ya. Go ahead. Let's go. She almost killed little Lanny up in that mud pit. He had to go ahead and get medieval on that ass. We about to get medieval on that ass. Pop! He ended up beating her. She like, I want you a fork. Fork my wives. He like, how many is it? She like, I like you. I want a kids. I want your kids. I want you to fuck my wives. He like, okay, as long as they ain't big as you. I need a little ladder. Get up in that. Need a ladder to climb up and give you some babies in there. That's a little hut. Little tree house in that thing. Climb the tree house. Had a stork drop off the babies for her. Over there, midget wrestling and crap. They was the first WWE championship. This is WWE AT for food. This is how we do it. Anyway. Hey, what's up with the young girl, the black girl running from the dragon by herself? I don't understand what happened. I miss what happened. What, ever since she left that city? They trying to kill her? They set her up? I don't get it. What's happening with that? Anybody let me know in the comments. That's one of the good things I like about this. We can work together to figure this out. But I'm wondering what's going on with that dragon and why she running. Why is it chasing her or what? And I still don't really know why the hell old girl put her out the city like that. It ain't really explained what, because she felt the dragon wasn't big enough. She really wasn't worth the risk. I mean, I'm guessing, anyway. We see there's a lot of stuff going on this episode, except for action, battle, which we all wanted. What's up with the sea snake getting the 3rd degree from his bastard? He said, "What is the problem? I'm trying to help you." Oh, you won't help me? So, after your sons and wives and everyone is dead, now you won't help me. But I had to grow up hungry. I had to grow up penniless. We had to see you eating the sweetmeats and walk by with your son in fabulous robes and furs. And I thought, that's the man who sired me and doesn't even know I exist. And now that boy is dead, you won't give me your help? Well, excuse me if I don't want it. I'm like, ooh, he just laid it on thick. He just put on a little De Niro performance, little, Denzel and Cry Freedom in this mug. Try to put it on, lay it on thick. You're my grandsire. You think because you sired me, and now you want to give me your pity, and throw me a fisher too. I'm supposed to be grateful. No. Hey, for real. Anyway, that was funny. What y'all think about Dame Dollar basically watching Game of Thrones? He realizing, hey, our story is only a small part. It's actually not that good. It probably won't go as long in as many seasons as the main story. We won't fight White Walkers. We're pretty whack. Our storyline's not as good. It's actually what is called a money grab. This is a money grab. This is why it's called entertainment business. So our story is more of the business. But later on, it will be very entertaining. Yeah, the witch gay opened his eyes. Let him know, boy. You ain't supposed to be king. Stop. Get up out your own head. The real king, queen, rather, is your sister from another mister. So you need to chill. That's why your brother chose her. You know the name of the game. Your brother chose me. We can handle this like gentlemen, and we can get into some dragon stuff. Anyway. This episode, man, overall, man, it was whack. Probably one of the most disappointing episodes of the season, in my opinion. And maybe because it's the finale. Maybe it's because I had my hopes up high that we would have saw some type of finality to some of this. What's going on? What? Hightower want to come and chat? We done seen them go sneak back and forth and talk. What? The king is, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a lot disappointed on this episode, so I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. What else? Oh, what's up with old Hightower being locked up? I didn't know he was locked up. Who locked up old Hightower? Otto. Who locked up Otto Hightower, the old hand of the king? I didn't see that part. I guess what, on the other episode or something, or if they talked about it, I didn't hear it. What else? I guess the Lannisters gonna what? Start screwing this big bra in a kids. We seeing what the Lannister lineage grow. Mother of Tywin. My mother was a pirate. Dirty whore. Alright, y'all. Let me go ahead and get into the MOORESCORE rating because, hey, this episode, damn Game of Thrones, what y'all be doing? All right. The Game of Thrones, House of the Dragons finale, MOORESCORE rating. For those that's watching new, the way I do it is real simple. 4 categories, 25 points each, and it brings you to a total of 100. Let's see. The story, visual cinematography. I mean, it's always excellent for this show. They didn't show anything spectacular, though, like the dragon battle or White Walker battle or things of that nature. So I'm going to give it a 22 because it's better than average, but they didn't exceed their normal standard. Storyline and plot for this episode, although it was interesting, and watching everyone, making their moves around the Game of Thrones, it was not groundbreaking for a finale. I would give it a 20 out of 25. Let's see, special effects, makeup. They had good special effects. Well, they showed some dragons, but it wasn't above and beyond. I'm going to give it a 20. Costumes, makeup, all of that is always at the top of his game. Excellent. And then lastly, entertaining fun factor. Definitely, it was entertaining, but not as enjoyable as it could have been because maybe I was expecting more from it being a finale. I'm going to give it a 20, which would bring it to a total of an 82, which is respectable. It's a B, but not more than that. And I'm just disappointed, man. I thought it was going to be better. You all let me know what you would rate it. Hashtag MOORESCORE. And, Damian Kenny, you say a lot of actors will not watch their work. They're most critical of their work. That's true. I don't really like to watch a lot of stuff that I do myself. It take a while until I'm a little more removed from it, at least. You say at least she didn't do him like John Candy in Great Outdoors when the bear broke through the door. Jump up and down with John Candy on it. They had to take that shotgun, blow that booty off of that bear. When I was a kid, I thought that was real. Like that was something that was possible. That's crazy. The movie. Dame Dollar, you give it a 75. Okay. Needful Things, you said 20 is a fair rating for that. Yes, it's decent for that category, definitely. All right, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I did see Cocaine Bear. That was a good, fun comedy movie. I liked it. It was good. I did a review for Cocaine Bear, actually. I did a review for Cocaine Bear and gave it a MOORESCORE. So if you go on my channel and type in Cocaine Bear, you'll see the review for that. And let me know what you think in the comments. Let me get up out of here. Y'all have a good weekend. And damn, Game of Thrones. I just don't understand how they do this. But I guess that's how they keep you going. Like a junkie up in here. Can't get enough, even when it's bad, right? All right, y'all. Have a good one. Deuces. I'm out. Peace.